Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and with me in studio is Patricia Benedict. And what we want to do today is, well, she's going to be doing it. We're going to pull the four stories we put on YouTube about Harbor Lights, Copacabana, the Boatyard, and Carlisle Bay. We're going to pull all that information that she gathered, and she's going to give you her conclusions and talk about Alan Kinch and his future. And they're trying to make sure that everyone is happy, no one is displaced. And one of the ministers, he was in the news saying that they're going to be better off than they were. So I don't know if it means after they move or are they going to stay. So we just have to wait and see. But in the meanwhile, here is Patricia Benedict. Patricia?
Yes, Miss Veronica. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
The videos I did, people misunderstood. They thought I was talking about the headline when you put was the line thing and line grabbing thing. But I wanted to show people the amount of car space each place had, and the establishment that had the most was Copacabana. If you notice, they could have used the ones to the front, they could have used to the alleyway, they could have at the beach, they had a big other car park space. Now the AG said that he wanted West Harvey on the bay was for car park or something like that, right?
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Because I like to use the word allegedly. But that car park has been there, Miss Veronica, forever, for decades. The building, I think that Sabi has, like the offices and the restrooms, that building there before it was a new building. It was one of the governments. I don't know if it was National Insurance. Somebody could correct me if I was wrong. But there was a building there that housed a government, National Insurance, not National Insurance, sorry, National Assistance Board or something like that. That has been there for over a decade or whatever, and nobody ever thought about doing anything with it. So then Sabi came along and probably built what he built, and it looks good. Now, someone begged me to do the story on Sabi. They begged me for a whole month. So I said, let me go and see what's going on. Now, my conclusion is, this is my opinion, and my opinion is mine. It has nothing to do with a car park. It has nothing to do with having providing car parks, allegedly, if that was the case for Bajans, because Bajans, we could go to this opposite, there is a church, I think the Catholic church, where people park when they have big events. They have all that car space by Copacabana, like I said. Sabi has a little car park space. Sabi is a small, as far as I see it, it's a small space compared to Copacabana car park space. Now, what I am coming to conclusions with is Boatyard, Copacabana, Carlisle Bay, Harbour Lights is competition. Sabi is the competition. Sabi has a lot of different little places you can eat at. They have Aki Tree, they have the Cutter Place, they have lots of different places, Japanese places, all sort of things where you could get desserts, you could get your car wash, everything under one roof, Miss Veronica. Mm-hmm. Who you think that would hurt?
Oh, I see.
Not the restaurants nearby, restaurants nearby.
Exactly, yes. Yes. Yes.
So what I am thinking, right, and I may be wrong, I don't want to speculate, but wouldn't they have complained to somebody?
Yeah, because I'm sure they all belong to the same lodges or the same lodge, and they get together and they say, we got to do something about this Alan Kinch, and you could say that you need the land for whatever. But yeah, that competition is stiff. Yeah, competition is good, but that particular set of competition, that stiff competition, because he has an assortment of eateries there at
Yes.
at Savvy is an assortment. So that's like that's what we call stiff competition. That's
yes,
just
and it's a beautiful. It's one of it's and you see, Bay Street needs a place like Savvy, because I would tell you the other places. I don't want to go to say the word on the air. People want to go to a place where they feel comfortable.
yes.
As a local.
Yes.
I would just say local.
Yes. Because Harbor Lights,
criticizing you,
Harbor Lights has
judging you,
an image, exactly.
Or telling you cannot come in.
Exactly.
You have to have a dress code, or they're not giving you, like, when you ask them why, they don't have to give you a reason why. I haven't seen the Asabi. I observe it in the daytime. I was even told on Sundays, all the university, all the medical students from, I think, Ross, there was one time 300. On a Sunday, it looks like it's very, very busy there. In the daytime, Sabe is the place to be. And when I was doing that video, how Bocha had nobody, Miss Veronica. Bocha had absolutely nobody.
Right.
But I think, to me, the focus is greedy. Because you have so many establishments at the Gap, Miss Veronica. He has 4 or 5.
But Patricia, they're individual establishments at the Gap. But with Savvy, he has like 14 within his little compound. Well, I'm just using 14 as I could say 10. Yeah. He has a whole lot. So it's not as though Savvy is just one place. It's not just Savvy and he's serving burgers and fries. He has Japanese. He has like you said,
everything.
that is a serious competition. But Patricia, I'm not taking away from Savvy. I'm not taking away from them at all. But that is some serious competition, because Savvy is not one thing. Savvy is a conglomerate of things. So the other people they're pulling from the other people. If you could get a burger at Savvy for $10, why go to Boatyard or Harbor Lights and buy one for $25? I mean,
I not only that too. They think, right, and I'm just, it is my opinion.
Yes.
My opinion is mine.
Yes.
Those are the establishments like Harbor Lights, Boatyard. They think that, we've been there first, and that's the mentality.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the mentality part of it. We've been there longer.
Oh, that don't work nowadays. Yeah, but yeah, I understand.
No, but it's,
Yes. Yes.
They try to put that.
That's not gonna work.
Competition is healthy.
But competition is healthy. But Savvy is like throat cutting competition.
But you can't blame Sabi for that, because that was a beautiful idea by Mr. King.
Okay, but let's take Amazon. But wait, let's take Amazon in the United States. Amazon was a great idea. You go there and you buy everything. But do you know how many people Amazon put out of business? And now they're looking at Amazon as being a monopoly, and they're taking Amazon to court because they're saying, you're sucking up too many other businesses. You're acting like a monopoly. And Amazon has to watch now, because the government, it has its eyes on Amazon. They're taking certain different states.
I understand that, but we have to keep on to the reality. Savvy. We're talking about Savvy, Barbados. Can you imagine the archery? People used to go to, how many people in Miss Veronica used to go to archery when it was near Kisai Center?
Yeah.
And I was so happy to see. I said, wait, archeries, and I used to wonder for years where archery.
They have the best rotis. Yeah.
Anybody mention archery will know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
To see archery is by Savvy.
Yes.
And the cutter place and all those establishments.
That's some stiff, like I say,
shops.
There's stiff competition. I like Savvy. Well, I like what I'm hearing.
And then we talk about this in a serious point of it, right?
Okay.
Mr. Dale Marshall and the government, Mr. Dale Marshall, cannot expect, to uproot all those people. They have families to feed. and they're comfortable there. They have families to feed. They have bills to pay. And because, for me personally, I don't think it's about car park, It's my opinion. I think about Harborlight, Boatyard, Coca Cabana, and Carlisle Bay complaining. This is what my opinion
but that's what people do. But this is Earth, and that's what people do when they're losing money and they're losing their clientele. They're going to start to isolate. Well, where are they going? And then it's right up the street. It's right up at Savvy.
It is wrong. It is very wrong, because you see most of those. You see like Harborlight and Boatyard. And then everybody could go through those places, And when we as locals go there, we sometimes feel uncomfortable because we are watched. I don't know how, but it's now, if it's owned by the same, the Gill brothers. You were watched. You were, when you walk around, when you went in there, you felt uncomfortable because you were watched. And they watch what you wear, and it's Saturday you walk in. Nobody don't pay, Mike. That's what I saw. Nobody even watch you or criticize you. You walk in and you get your drink or whatever. So competition is healthy. And Mr. AG, if it's for a car park, it doesn't make sense, because that car park was there for years and nobody wanted to do anything.
But he had one. Secondly, he had one of his minions. One of the minions. He's a member of parliament. I cannot remember Corey Lane. Yeah, I think that's Corey Lane. Yeah, he was in the paper saying that it's going to be amicable. Everyone's going to be happy. So if they're displaced, wherever they're going, he assumes that they're going to be happy, and it's going to be business as usual.
No, this is the right place for Savvy. This is the right place where the competition is. Imagine nothing goes on in Bay Street, Miss Veronica. Savvy on the beach has lively up that place. Savvy on the beach have open the doors for locals where they could not go to the boat child, Miss Veronica. They can't go to Harborlights.
Okay.
Certain people can't go to Coco Cabana because of who owns it, Miss Veronica. Because of who owns, and I know a lot about those people because I've had not really them, but and I've seen how they treat certain people, Miss Veronica.
Mm. So,
Mr. Dale Marshall, no. Savvy is doing a good job. Savvy is jobs. Savvy is making the local community come together to meet there. A place where they could meet, a place where the people in Bay Street, the Nelson Street, Bayland, down Low Lane, even people come from all the West Coast and other places to come to Savvy. So Mr. Dale Marshall, by Coca Cabana has a lot of car park space where that can be whatever that project you want to do. Coca Cabana has a lot of car park space there. Please survey for the locals. If you're also concerned, the government, Mr. Dale Marshall and the Prime Minister and Miss Andrew, what's the name, the president are concerned, or Mr. Corey Lane concerned about the people, leave the survey where it is. It's a good thing for the community. That's the most important thing, Miss Veronica, the community.
I agree.
And this is all I have to say about that subject,
okay.
Miss Veronica.
Thank you so very much for coming in. This is Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.